Hey Kevin. Hey, hold on. I muted myself.
It's okay. I still heard you.
Hey, how you doing?
Good over you.
I'm doing all right.
Good.
I'm doing good. Just hanging in there. Hey Benny.
How about you, Benny? How you doing?
Oh,
I left.
you left
Oh, well.
too. I don't see you. Wait, who was the other guy?
It was Benny.
No, it was Benny, and there was another guy, right?
I thought it was your icon.
Yeah,
The duplicate of
that's super
yours.
weird. I saw your icon, and then your icon dropped off.
Man, that's odd. I don't know. So we've been up to besides coding.
It might. I wonder if people are having trouble connecting. Oh, hey Benny.
I'm you. Okay.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. How's your living situation?
Oh, it's something else. It's unique.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
I'm not sure about that one, but unique.
All right. So what are you up to, Benny?
I'm
How's
currently
your life?
a student assistant for something called EPIC. So there's like 11th graders that are coming to Cal Poly, and I take them through a robotics lab. So
Ooh, nice.
yeah. So
11,
we got this
11 what's
Is it-
coming?
11th graders. So they're in high school. They're like juniors.
I see.
So we have these like $40,000 adept like robotic arms, and so I have to get them to not break it or themselves, while also like learning to like move it and program it sort of.
$40,000 robot arms.
Yeah, I'll link one if I can find one.
That's crazy. Huh. I
What are they
wonder,
using
wonder
for?
what makes them so expensive. Maybe the precision.
Yeah, they were like also like 20 years old.
I see. Hey Rick. Hey Jose.
Hello.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Doing good. I'm at Shoreline Amphitheater, about to walk into a concert.
Where
You
are
look
you?
like you're ready for a concert. It's kind of like Michael Jackson a little bit. The hair, the shades.
Yeah, you never see my hair down, huh?
Who are you seeing?
Sorry.
Me.
We're working on getting me some headphones so I can hear you louder.
That's perfect.
Alright, let me send Joe the slide. Stand up.
What were you saying, Vinny? About 20 years old?
So Theo asked me what I've been up to, and I was telling him that I've been basically teaching these high schoolers. There's like a summer program at Cal Poly, and so I'm teaching them how to use these like really expensive robotic arms that we have.
I got you.
Trying to find a picture of what they look like.
How big are these arms?
Well, who is 20 years old?
The robots are 20 years old,
Oh, the robots are 20 years old.
and
Yeah.
the people are like 15 years old. So. It's the same.
Gotcha.
Alright, well, I don't know where Jill is. She might
She's
join
not.
later. Alright, so let's see. So we have some exciting things coming up. Some potentially interested investors. Who knows? I mean, nothing's in the bag, but there's interest. So it's exciting. It's like we finally get the opportunity to construct the company more than construct the code. Or at least we're getting there. So that'll be fun. I mean, imagine if we
We're like hired
raised $2 million for our Series A. Imagine how fun that would be. We could all,
I'm having a
Our
hard
job.
time hearing you. Jose's mic keeps cutting over.
Oh, fudge. Sorry, let me mute it.
So yeah, interested people. That's fun. What else? Oh, so how did it go with Ice Poseidon? Ice Poseidon, Jose. Oh, you're muted.
So Ice was chill. Rick left early because he had to go. But I mean, yeah, we both had a exact amount of time basically to like hang out with him. He has a lot of ideas. His channel got flooded right off the bat. We got we now have like a job in the Discord. I don't know how to say it. Like, you know how we have staff, helper, and robocaster,
Whoa,
and then
yeah.
in population. Now we have like a section called Let's Robot Staff in their Discord, which is ridiculously active. I think it's like 3,000 messages unread. It's just ridiculous. Rick left his robot there. I realized Trashley's SD card is nowhere to be found. And after the meeting with him, we hung out outside, and I gotta stand here for a little bit. Okay, I'll turn off. So this guy, I don't know, Rick, what was your read on him? Did you talk about the $900 thing?
Well, it's a $1,000 robot because it has. I'm gonna, this is a public meeting, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm actually gonna keep it secret for the sake of.
Oh, sure.
They're very secretive. I'm just gonna say $1,000 robot, and then we'll see what. Well, you'll see what it is when it gets out. But yeah, they're buying something.
I'm gonna text Jill. Where is our CEO?
Jill.
Oh. All right. Well, that's. I mean, Ice Poseidon is like one of the biggest streamers. I think I saw a news article about him just a couple of days ago. I think it was like about how like the #1 streamer in the United States makes a living off of streaming on Twitch or something like that. All right, so to get into the stand-up, let's see. So I've been working with Zingo in the Discord. He's been helping a lot with security issues that that we have. One, he helped us with the headers for our main application, our Node application. Two, he helped implement HTTPS for our WordPress site, and he helped some other security holes, fix some other security holes, such as like disallowing access to the WordPress uploads folder, etc. So I've been working with him, and then I've been working on. So I refactored and changed the look of the block and timeout buttons, the moderation tools, and I'm working on adding a flag option. This is because it's one of Apple's requirements for the mobile app. So this is what I'm thinking for the flag option. You guys can tell me what you guys think. So I'm thinking like anybody can flag a user, and then each user would basically have an array kept in the database of how many times they've been flagged, I guess, or who's flagged them. So you can count how many times they've been flagged, and I'm thinking maybe if it passes some threshold like 3 or something, if they get 3 flags on them, then it would send a message to the moderate channel on Slack, and then we can see their chat messages and decide if we want to ban them. So that's what I'm thinking. Hey,
part of their requirement is we actually have to be able to flag individual messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just the user.
Yeah,
So
you will.
Somebody would have to be able to flag a message, and then that message would get sent to the moderator chat, and then we could decide what to do with them there.
Yeah. Okay. That's very similar to what I said, except I was thinking you flag the message, and it sort of accrues on the number of flags accrues on the user, but we can make it accrue on the message itself.
But we can make it both, right? So if they flag the user message, it adds to the user's like flag count, right? But it also sends exactly the message that's being flagged to us, and we can decide how to act on it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I did want to put some kind of threshold somewhere in there because, anybody, not just moderators, can flag people. Any user can flag people. So
yeah, if somebody starts abusing it, we can just ban them instead, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just imagining that the moderate channel will start to become too active, No, there'd be too many things, too much spam in that channel. So even just the threshold of like 2, I think that would limit it a lot.
Sure. Or we can make a different channel for it.
Yeah, we could do that too. Yeah, but we would get fatigued. Like, what do you call it? Alert fatigue. If there's no threshold and there's just too many like what do you call it? False positives, then we'll just start to ignore them gradually, I think.
You could make it automatic. I mean, it'd just be kind of sloppy. I mean, you wouldn't do it with the simple threshold. You just make it so, like, the more they get voted down, the more throttled they are, or something. And then have something in there for us to catch it if it's horribly wrong. But
maybe we could just make the flagging threshold like a variable that we can change. And if it's too spammy, then we can change it to 2 or 3.
Yeah, we could do that too. All right. Well, so I'm working on the flagging stuff to get the mobile app to go through, and then I added a couple Slackbot commands, so you guys can type in account space balances to see any account that has more than $20 worth of Robits and their balances. We have to pay them out at the end of the month, or the first of the month, every month. So we should make sure that nobody forgets that, or one person remembers that every month. And the other Slackbot command is to be able to feature streams. So you type in, I think, set featured _ stream space robot ID. So this is for like when something cool is going on a particular robot, like it's going on a field trip or whatever. We could make it so that anybody that lands on the main page, that's the robot that would by default show up. So if you do use that, just remember you have to set it back to the default. So it's going to be set featured _ stream space default to set it back to how it normally is, which is randomly selecting any live robot. If you don't do that, it's going to stay stuck on that featured stream even if they go online. So try not to forget to use that. Let's see. Okay, I put in a stopgap for there's this bug where some new robots are not getting ports assigned, so that's been annoying for the users. So I just put in a stopgap. I couldn't identify the bug, but basically a double check if it doesn't have ports on the second check, have the ports, and then I also added the Robocaster badges. That's it. That's it for me. All right, Kevin.
Yeah, mine aren't nearly as exciting, but I replied to Bugs. Yeah, I emailed back on the 13th. I'm sorry, I didn't reply. I followed up with him. Sent an email. I contacted Little Foxes. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Just one of the Switch streamers that I have on the list. I helped Discord user with the 3D models, and then I emailed Michael Reeves back as a general follow-up as well. That's pretty much it. Just trying to look for things to do, pretty much.
Cool. What did you see at the end there? I'm trying to figure out things.
I'm just trying to find some more stuff to do.
Find some more things to do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, we could brainstorm things that you can help with too.
Sure.
All right. Jose, I suppose you kind of already went, but anything else you want to add?
Sorry, what was that?
You want to go?
I just took up. Oh yeah, I'll go. All right, so I have a lot of stuff I have a list of requests from Ice Poseidon or things that he'd like to have, which we'll talk about, like, I guess, off the air. Yeah, it's a whole list.
A write-up and send that to us?
Pardon?
Can you write it up in a document and share it with us?
Yeah, I can do that, for sure. I'll write it in my to-do list right now. Write up. So if you skip all of that, I did a Rick cast with Rick, and
I saw some of that.
Yeah,
It was
basically
a
my
party.
update.
There was like disco lights, there was music, there were robots. It was
Yeah, it was
was crazy.
I drank from the Freedom. Yeah, so I experienced the Freedom Cup and went to LA, and then now I'm back north. So I know that Rick's coming up on the 27th. Maybe we can all get together again. But yeah, that really is my update, and I'll tell you guys what item follow up a little later.
Alright, cool. Thanks.
Anyways, yeah, you're welcome. Also, I apologize, but I'm gonna leave early today, so I'll catch up on the stand up
Sure.
tonight. Okay.
All
All right, guys.
see ya,
Thank
man.
you. See ya.
See ya. All right, Benny.
So I worked a little, Jill, I forget what I was, I guess I was touching up on the camera faceplate mount thing.
Yeah, we fixed the faceplate mount for the camera, and I think you made some adjustments to the faceplate as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I kind of agreed to build more telebots, but we need to find basically like a newer design. It seems like the Parallax bot the frame is kind of bulky, and also they seem less willing to give us free stuff continually or something. I don't know the specifics, but
Yeah. Yeah.
moral of the story, I'm looking into other kind of robot platforms. So
Yeah.
I haven't really seen anything that I don't know that because do we want encoder support?
I would love
I
it.
feel like that's like a thing that's like very good, but also one of the more difficult things. But it's definitely doable.
It's either encoders or we have to manually calibrate every robot.
So I've been looking into that, and also, there are some boards that are like really crappy Arduinos with built-in like motor drivers and stuff. That could potentially work, but I'll need to poke around some more. So that's what I've been up to.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Benny. Rick.
All right. Yeah, Ice Poseidon visit. We did a good job. That's all I'm gonna say. We did a good job there.
You said we
let's
did a good
see.
job. Is that what you said?
The visit, yeah.
The visit was a good job. Okay.
Let's see. Efficient. What am I writing here? Oh yeah, efficiency. Well, I think the thing with Ice is like he's a live streamer, and it's such a good fit for that kind of streamer. It's kind of like the Chinese streamer. I was like hoping somebody like that would actually get into this. He kind of popped out of nowhere, so that's good. I did look at efficiency. What I'm doing is sort of writing some tests there to make stuff going forward easier. They're like unit tests. Talk to Jason just for fun. He might chat with us again when I go up there. No major results on that, but he's a friend, so some time for that. Yeah, and there's some robots. I mean, I'm getting Ralph to build a robot, so I'm at least ordering the parts and kind of sending him his way, and also 3D printing stuff that he needs. And as soon as Ice actually purchases this sort of mega robot that he wants, I'm gonna have to help build that too.
Mega robot?
Mega robot? Well, he wants it to have a articulated robotic arm.
Oh, okay. I thought he wanted a telly.
Nah. Well, I mean, he wants like something more like bigger and crazier.
Okay. Is he willing to pay for it?
Yeah. Well, he's paying $1,000.
Okay. Well, I mean, what was your plan for it? Out of curiosity.
Well, I'm gonna get a off-the-shelf arm and add it onto one of the standard like big-time alpha robots.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it for the arm.
Okay, when you said mega robot, I was envisioning like a Gundam, like a transformer.
No.
I was expecting it.
I bet he would like that actually, but we're not gonna we don't have time to redesign massively.
Okay.
So
Interesting. Maybe we can rope Troson into that one.
well,
Yeah, that'd be cool. They have arms.
I actually just commissioned Robo Empress to do something another streamer wanted to have, which was a text-to-speech and speaker and microphone for her dog.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Bonsai Baby wanted that for her dog. So I forwarded the commission onto Robo Empress. So
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think we should have a product like that.
yeah,
But for now, I'm just gonna build it because I don't think it's too unreliable to try to arrange it while you're already on the hook to deliver it.
makes sense.
But yeah, if they would develop a product like that, that would be nice.
Well, I did get one of. Maybe we can put them up for another arm because I did get an arm crossing, which looks pretty cool, but I haven't put it together yet. One of these things. I don't know if that's more
Pretty cool.
than the one that you were going to use.
Probably similar. How much does that one cost?
I have to look again, like a couple $100.
Is it the Phantom X?
But we can probably get a discount.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna move fast. Whatever I do.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm really trying to focus on the efficiency thing, but the ice beside the thing kind of popped up. But I mean, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna try to still focus on the efficiency as much as possible.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, if you want to pair afterwards, I'm down to pair.
Yeah, we could do some of that tonight. Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll just work on application-related stuff. Well, I mean, I guess it's all the application, but the main app stuff during the day, and then just so we stay in sync, I'll wait until the evenings to work on the Go stuff.
Okay.
All right, Jill.
Finally sent out for some business cards, so we'll have business cards again. Main thing I've been working on today is just getting everything ready for Coda. I put together one agreement, and then the last minute that changed, and now we've just found another problem with it that we have to solve, and then there's still some more paperwork to wrap up with that. So I'm just trying to get that done. And get the bank account set up for transferring money and stuff of that nature. I also got a new friend today, but I haven't turned it on really yet.
Whoa.
This is
How much that thing weigh?
it's 2 or 3 pounds. It's not heavy at all, and
I'll say it was pretty heavy.
yeah, and it's super nice and compliant, and it feels nice. The app that I used to try to turn it on initially doesn't seem to work too well, but I didn't really spend too much time on it because I don't really have time right now. And aside from that, it's just basically robot printing, fabrication, making, and fixing. And then, so my plan right now is to finish up 3 or 4 of the tellies this week, but then I'm going to pretty much just take all that and transfer it over to Benny for next week. And the main hold up there, I would ship him stuff already, except I just don't have enough bodies printed to ship them. So I have to keep printing them so he'll have enough material to make robots with. The other thing that happened today was I interviewed a lady that I met at the Women in Robotics Club. So she came by and she was sort of interested in stuff, and I talked to her about working together because she seemed really into what we were doing. So she seemed into that idea, so we'll have to talk about that further and see how that goes. But that seemed cool.
How are you envisioning she helps us? Like,
Well, she would be a very general sort of intern, but she's like, actually her background's very similar to Benny. So hardware, electronics, and then coding in Python and C, and so either some help here with like projects or like doing some software on the robot side, like that sort of thing. But yeah, we can talk about it more later.
okay, all right. Yeah, I've been trying to get help from, well, engineering help from multiple people. Mohammed is one guy. Justin is another guy who just said that that there was a learning curve and that he still wants to help out. And then there's Zingo. Oh, and then we also interviewed Janet yesterday. So yeah, I mean, we're looking for more engineering help because, I don't know. It's yeah, I mean, like I can't keep the app together all the time. So we need help on that front. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway. Anyway. All right. Anything else anybody wants to say?
I'm good. Looking forward to wrapping up the stuff with Coda because that would be a big help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. All right.
No, let's do our after meeting real quick. Just
Okay.
Post meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for all your guys' hard work.
Yeah, thanks.
See ya.
Thanks. See you. Oh man, I'm off my game today.
No worries.
Let me stop my stream.
Yes, please.